Okay. Test. Are we live? I think we're live. We're live. Yep. I'm public? I'm public. Cool. Okay, there we go. Why is the embed not working? Oh well. Sanchi, congrats on first. Hello. Lord Caro, Vaporion, Jacob, Eman, Razor, welcome, welcome. Hello, the Sigma Face, hello. You guys are fast, yeah. I am live. Why is the okay? Now it works. Wow, that took ages for the embed on Discord. I don't know what happened. Anyways, 3 streams in a row. Yeah, I managed to. Well, last time I did say that I was gonna be live on Monday, but well, I mean it's Monday, but for you guys it's Sunday. Oh yeah. Today is Indonesia's Independence Day, so yeah.
Wow,
today...
it's 26 months of subscriber.
Ivy, thank you for the 26 months. Thank you so much. Yeah. Today is August of 17th, which is Indonesia's Day. So yeah, we're just gonna spend some time to build real travel. As already, yeah, it is what it is. Thank you for the 5-bit salary. But yeah. Anyways, so previously, I didn't really do much. I was just like testing this a bunch of 2.2. Now we are getting ready to do something that's more important. Let's just get straight into it, bro. No stalling. Alright, here you are. Thank you for the 12 PLN, Boba. One second ad. Start running a 4K showcase of ETOT. Cool. How long did is that gonna take you, by the way? How long did that take you? Well, it's gonna take you ages, at least. So. Is this decorated? You asked that before. I'm gonna start, Buffer cat. Yeah. Buffer cat indeed. When is the sub for enchanted thingy gonna end, by the way? I keep seeing it every single time. Every single time I start the stream, I always get it. I don't know what happened. You beat Cataclysm, GG. Oh, it's gonna take ages. Oh. What made you decide to render 4K of showcase of ETOT, by the way? It took 3 days to record the whole macro. 3 days? Do you have to like leave your PC running overnight for that? What do you say you're happy if your country has... What? What does this message mean? I don't understand. What does this message mean on Twitch? Do I ban this guy? Man-made Booba Wamba. Okay, and? I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, it's the same thing with like me with Future Fang, bro. People hate Future Fang, but they spread some hate speech, some like misinformation. It's a dumb joke. Yeah, I see no problem with Boobo Wamba or whatever Aquin's levels. So I don't know why you're saying this. Oh yeah. So that's B3. I'm gonna set this to like B210, perhaps. Do you create any platform levels? No. But this one's painful. Yeah. I mean, it's not something that I'm crazy about. I can just choose to ignore, like Bubo Wamba. Like, first of all, the level is too hard for me. I'm not interested. So, like, yeah. Please forgive me. I don't really hate feature found. It's just really annoying for me. Yeah, which is one of the reasons why people hate it, because it's annoying. That's all. It probably gives like one of the worst experience to some people. And that's like already enough for them to hate on the level. Like it kinda like it just feels justified. You say what's gonna ban you? No, I was asking, do I ban this guy? I was questioning because like you come by in chat and just the first thing you say is, let me scroll up. Why do you say happy if that country has? That's the first thing you say. I said happy Indonesia Day because you know what day it is today? August 17th. And that's the first thing you say, and like I don't know, bro. Like, what are you trying to do here? Like, it's just so wrong. I'll shut up. Like, do you realize your like mistakes? I saying happy because it's August 17th because it's the 81st Indonesian Independence Day. It's the anniversary of the Independence Day is what I mean. Like it's like how in the US they have the 4th of July, and then in Canada they have their own days. Like every country has their own days. Like the day for like the Independence Days. Every country. It's something to celebrate, right? Oh, speaking of Future Funk, chat. Hold on. Let me show you. Speaking of Future Funk.
Please forgive me.
Hold on. Let me. Where is it? Where the heck is it? Why did I scroll down too much? Hold on, I need to scroll down. 1 second. Why am I not seeing it?
I died 96% Red World Rebirth.
Hold on.
Sleepy face emoji. I need some motivation words from you, my friend.
Wow, it's not in my subfeed anymore. What happened? Dude, that's annoying. You guys probably know what it is. Yep. This, bro. Yep. You guys probably know what, bro. Guys, I made it. I made it. No, we made it, guys. Melkier, thank you for the 59 crown. 96 on Red World Rebirth. Oh god, that stings. Yeah, that is really annoying. I feel that because like I think you died to the drop down slope. It's very tricky, but yeah, unfortunate. Thank you for the 59 crown though. Really appreciate it. All right, here we go, Fat Cat. Dropped up shot off his hardest. Like, no, it's a showcase. I think it's a showcase. I don't know if it's. Does it really confirm if Wrapped Up beats this level or not? Does it really confirm? I'm gonna like mute it because this song's copyrighted. This right here. More of a classic level like Bloodbath. Like, if that's the case,
Peak.
then, like, yeah, there is this new channel called JonathanGD Spotlight, which I'm gonna go to this channel real quick. They showcase, like, Bloodbath at one point. There it is. Does that confirm? Like, I don't think he beats Bloodbath. Like, it has to be a showcase, right? It's really unclear if it's a showcase or if he actually beats it, because there's no clicks, there's no like raw footage. It's just a showcase. Like, I'm just gonna assume it's a showcase. It doesn't really confirm that he beats the level. Like, he just showcased my feature Fang. So I know a lot of people say like this is just a rumor, like that goes around everywhere. There's no confirmation whether Robtop beats this as their hardest, right? Definitely bottle showcase, yeah.
Rubrub is hacker.
Thank you for the bit, Anakuri. Rubrub is hacker. Yeah, he can hack into your GD account because he has access to the database. He owns this game, bro. He can delete your account if he wants, but yeah, no way, bro. Even though Nexus has become really clickbaity, I gotta admit he does shine on some really amazing and underrated. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Yeah. I gotta subscribe to this channel, bro. I gotta click on that subscribe button. Do that. Anyways, yeah, I don't think they showcase Black Blizzard, which is I think the hardest showcase so far. Yeah, this, like, that has to be a showcase. They showcase the Demon Power. So what's next? Change of scene?
Tomboys or femboys?
They have to showcase Change of scene next, right? That's another classic. Yeah, they did showcase some like gauntlet levels, retray, which is why I kind of find it surprising that they showcase. They have to showcase a bunch of levels in the duality gauntlet for sure. Backbeat Revenge W. That's a showcase. Yeah, White Space, Dream Flower, what else? Yeah, Change of Scene's gonna be next. Popped up in my social showcase was fun, I will do it myself. Yeah. W donations today. Yeah, we just started. I really hope this channel succeeds, right? Only 37k subs, which is quite underwhelming because I was kind of expecting this channel to already hit 100k within like the few weeks, but it's been like, I think it's been a month, and yeah, it was a little bit underwhelming. But yeah, don't worry. I unsub from. I mean, the least you can do is to unsub from Nexus, bro. If you don't like Nexus, you know, and you don't support Nexus for what they did, you can choose to just unsub. You should get Eon Loki. Loki, honestly, I should re-showcase all my levels, and maybe if there's any copyright, I should probably short it out. Because, like, hey, it's on my channel, and I gotta get something from it, you know, my level. I'm out of money to donate now. It's all good. But thank you for all the bits, by the way. Thank you. Cataclysm. Sonic Wave is probably very likely. I can see Nexus showcasing Sonic Wave. That is a possibility. You should showcase, yeah. It's Robtop's level, you guys, because when I upload the level to the server, it's Robtop's levels. So they have the right, you know? They have the right. They can upload showcases of my levels. RobTop has the right to maybe make money from my levels. Like, I don't know, like, to do some commercial or something like that. Can you blame RobTop? No. I don't think RobTop is doing any harm, really, right? Like, I've had a few people telling me, hey, RobTop, showcase your level. That's cool. That's awesome. It's insane now that Future Funk is considered a classic, bro. It is such a classic level. Like, we made it. Wait, what? 441? Do we have any, like, hold on. What's 438? Okay, so that's 0. I want to see. Oh, there it is. It's 432 is over here. I'm pretty sure this is something to do with, yeah, that. That's the mechanic over here. Which, yeah, I have to enable 432. But let's get some chicken sandwiches, yeah. 9 years ago, yeah. So no one's struggling with your phone. Dude, I gotta do something for the 100 million downloads for Future Funk. I gotta celebrate. I gotta plan. I need to plan on celebrating 100 million downloads for Future Funk. I'll probably make a video about it, I think. I don't know if I want to make a level, but I think a video makes sense. You beat it 100 times? If we can hit like 100 million in 2028, I don't know if it's possible. Yeah, it would be a 10-year anniversary. The Future Funk 99 Dead compilation. Oh. No, I just wanna like make a video like about like how I like about like where I don't know how to explain it. It's like how I made it here, you know, what like the journey and stuff like that. Explaining like how I guess breaking down on like the effects of how it works and stuff like that. Like it's honestly really cool, but like at the same time, because of how insane it is, like I've been getting like you see what I mean? It's bittersweet. Like it's bittersweet because I mean it's sweet because of how super popular it is. Right? It's literally one of the top 40 most popular levels in the game. But the bitter comes from like the people complaining to like in front of my face that they died 99 and yeah and stuff like that. But it's will you remake one of your past levels like Dark Travel again? I have a plan on remaking Booty 3. There's that. Cause like Booty 3 is like I want to make it better and slightly harder. Like obviously it's going to use the same song, obviously with different gameplay and stuff. Like that's the idea. But it is one of my favorite levels. Like it's so weird because I don't know. Is it like one of those levels where I feel like back then we were like odd about it. Wait a minute. Oh. Like we feel weird about it. Like I've seen a lot of people don't like it, which is fine. But then I think it started from like, I believe it was technical, and then LuigiDB for at the time it was LuigiDB for and then they changed it to like Leslie. That they beat Putiti 3, and they said that they like it. It's one of the, but to me, because I'm a perfectionist now, I just don't. Well, there's a lot of weird decisions I make with that level, and like yeah, I probably should have. Oh well. I should have done this better, but it is what it is. Okay. What if I do? I'm gonna delete the start pause. Any ideas? I do have a bunch of ideas. Obviously, I want to make highlights of videos. I still have Killbot video in the works, which I have not really have the drive to continue on it. I want to do something like beating all Suprian levels. All of them. I'm pretty sure the hardest level, the hardest Suprian level is, I believe it's Dream Travel. So you're beating all Suprian levels. Booty 4 is a block term R-cube, by the way, for a reason, because we've had people asking for remakes and whatnot. So another idea, another content video idea is like, obviously I want to beat Laptop Travel. I have, because like, dude, I made like an Eon video, which is like, I'm pretty proud with it. You guys haven't watched? Oh, what am I doing? It's a bit off. I believe it's a bit off by like half a block to the right, so I gotta fix that. Crying baby versus a nuclear bomb. That is way too dark. Okay, to compensate that, I should make this one brighter. Even brighter. Happy National Day for y'all. Thank you. Why is there a second level rack option for Extreme or XXL? Because I feel like with the recent now there's a gradient. See that? There's a gradient. In the past, we've had like people requesting like XXLs. Like last time, people requested like a 12-minute level, or if it's an extreme. Like my biggest pet peeve with, it's not really a pet peeve. It's more like annoyance. The most annoying thing about level request is having to play it in practice and having to learn random levels and bash your head against the wall a bunch of times, figure out it's just dying a bunch of times, placing a bunch of checkpoints. It's not really the most fun thing to do. That's why I've had like access to 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes. ranking every gem attack level. I want to do that too. Not only ranking every gem attack, I also want to beat all gem attack levels. Because back then, Gem Attack did make a video of ranking all my levels. So I wanna give it back. I wanna beat all Gem Attack levels and I'm gonna rank them. I think the hardest level is like Path, I think. Yeah, so it's pretty doable. Yeah, someone requested Monheim. Everyone says, "Oh my god, it's mythic worthy." The biggest problem is that having to practice, like learn and figure out how to play the level on your own, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. Like, do you want me to just like I want to do some building? Well, so that's why I'm decided to make it a bit expensive. I want to see if I disable the borders temporarily. Will it cover everything? Let's see. I don't really want to separate the redeems too much, right? Because they I cannot link one redemption to another. So like let's say if someone buys the 15k, then you cannot buy the 25k anymore. Like it gets used up. Like, there's no way to link to other redemptions in terms of like cooldown. Setup passive is annoying without I have to deal with that. So if I have disabled, turns out they're not disabled. What is wrong with me? Is it 154 and 155 then? Okay, I get it wrong. It's 154 and 155. Will the gameplay be more visible later? I already made it as visible as it gets. Okay, the gradients spans the whole screen. Also, like it's a lot more visible on the right, but without the borders, yeah, you don't really have much availability here. So, alright, just disable that. I gotta grind streak again. We back to day one. Oh, did you miss your streak, bro? Oh, I'm so sorry. Your hard is macro bound. Yeah, once I get my laptop, I don't know if I want to get back into like. Obviously, I want to get it. I'm just gonna go for Yadagarasu. Like, I'm just gonna go for Yadagarasu, day one, and I'm gonna stream with a new laptop. Alright. I'm still playing on my desktop, but I'm gonna be using my laptop to stream. Just to offload anything, because like the problem is that when I stream and record, my game lags. It's kind of stutters. So I wanna like, you know, I wanna have the same feeling of playing the level as if I'm not streaming, whether I'm streaming or not, whether I'm recording or not. So I think that's a good idea. Me and my 410 bits are going for a level request stream. Oh, points. Yeah, we have a 1 million channel points called level request stream. Which is like, cause I don't really do level requests. I was thinking about having something, but I don't want to do something like ridiculous like end stream or like or whatever, right? So I decided, okay, let me just something that is inoffensive, which is a level request, you know. Make it a sub goal? No. At a 50 million redemption? No, bro. That I don't want to add anything ridiculous. B25. 47, I believe. Set color to 47. Yeah. Also, I didn't make any off-stream progress because I was taking some breaks. And also, initially, I was gonna play other games today, but I wasn't ready, I wasn't feeling like it, so I decided to just do real travel building stream again. Because it's the most chilling, you know, it's very chill. It's the easiest to stream. Where did the 441 come from? Huh. New keyboard layout. King 9K. You have, do you have a 10 keyless? 96. Is 96 10 keyless or not? Is 96 still... Does that still have a numpad? I'm not gonna lie. I miss having a full-size keyboard, bro. Because I can type with a numpad, but I don't have it anymore. Maybe... Oh, is that numpad? Oh, cool. I gotta get a new... Maybe in the future, I want to get a new keyboard that has that is full size. Alright. Keychron. Can imagine how many viewers and how long the queue will... Yeah. Someone spend... Is it really pay to win if someone spends 1 million channel points for me to do a level request stream? Not for them to request a level, but for me to do a level request stream itself. Like, do you think it's pay to win? Because I don't really... It's not pay to win because you can't buy... You can get more channel points by subbing though. Like, if you tier 3, you earn twice more channel points. That's the thing. Hello, Zapix. Still, I don't think it's pay to win. Okay, you still earn them, I guess. Yeah. Because I was kind of thinking for like for other mod request streamers, they had this thing called like skip queue. Like, obviously they have to use a form and whoa. Guess rate. Hello guys, thank you for the raid. How's your stream? Hope your stream went well. I'm gonna give you a shout out real quick. So 5. Bang. W stream? That's awesome. I really hope your stream went well. Yeah. W rape siren. Yeah, it's not as... Yeah, it's it's a really good raid alert, bro. It's a really good... What can I say? It's a really good one. Like, I cook with this freaking alert, bro. Speaking of, let's discuss about something that I feel like you guys might find it interesting. I look at the GD shorts, like shorts for Geometry Dash, and I noticed a bunch of them. I think the new short GD short slop is like 5 clicks or you die, right? It's like one of those shorts, bro. Is it like the new meta now? Like, you do the thing where if you like 3 clicks and then you 5 clicks and your game crashes. No, it's not just Kai Guy. Elias does it too. a bunch of people. Like, has it been working so well that you decide to keep milking it and everyone else is doing it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's do 1,000 then. So here, 1,000, 441. Let's set the move time. Oh god, I have to set the here. There. Position X. There you go. And now I gotta like set the duration. Do I disable? Ah, I did disable the grid. That's why. As Creator Goal did the same thing. Oh, X Creator Goal did it? Thumbnail new, yes. Hater, yes. Just the buyer of level request stream gets first on queue? No. It just means that if someone buys the level request stream redemption, then I have to do the next stream, I have to do a level request stream. That's it. It doesn't matter like if you got priority queue or not. It just, the whole point is just make me do a level request stream, a dedicated level request stream. That's it. Why is the XSL Extreme request a normal redeem? What do you mean? Oh. Is it 29 seconds? It's 20. Yeah, I guess it's 29 seconds. Yeah. Let's test this out. If I like copy paste this. Wow, I'm actually copy pasting this time. I can't believe myself. I have to like make this invisible. And let's see. It's like how some streamers have an end stream, but I don't want to do an end stream redemption. That's just, I don't know. I don't want to be forced to end stream. Okay, wait. Are the glows moving to the left though? Let's see. It's just a bunch of copy paste. Oh, they're very slow though. Why is it so slow? Oh, duh. That's why it's so slow. Would you be interested in being featured in the TC video? Hypothetically, depends. Depends on what kind of video that they're doing now. I think if I make them faster, like this, 2,000. I should make it really fast. Like, I should make them like freaking 4,000, bro. Yeah, I should make them like 4,000. If I press F and play, my game crashes. Yeah, that's why. Hello, Casey. Speaking of top 1 gameplay, I wanna do... Dude, I wanna make a top 1. Like, actual top 1. I have an idea for a song I wanna use. Like, what all bro did is I need to escape this tunnel. I need to click 67 times so I get crushed by spikes. It's like, yeah, it's one of those. I mean... No, it's not XL, unfortunately. It's not an XL. It's gonna be a normal top 1. Not an XL though. But I wanna make a top 1 layout. What song? I'm gonna keep it a bit of secret for now. But yeah. It's so foggy. Can't see that's a point. Oh, that works. I think if I make them 4,000, it will, yeah. I'll make them 4,000. Who would you have to verify it? We'll see. I think I'm gonna have the level be open verification. Maybe I might ask a bunch of people if people are down to verify. If top players are down to verify that. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 40. So it reaches all the way there. But we have a problem. I'm gonna like push it down all the way here. Yeah, we have a problem. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 500. I have to make them move 500 to the right first. And then start moving them like that. Don't get too committed to it being specifically top 1 or top 10. The thing is, top 1 is a lot more clickable than top 10 to 20. People care less about top 10 to 20 and people care more about top 1s, unfortunately. I just want to, like, I have an idea of to make a really cool looking and, like, kind of fun top 1s as well. Do you think it would be way more fun if it could be on open verification? Probably, yeah. Do you have an idea of what you will build next? That is not in the FAQ, yeah. I mean, in real travel or after or what? You're talking about like in real travel, or what am I gonna build next after I finish real travel? You could have the JonathanGD text. I could, but I'm not going to. Can you give me a tip on how to feature Funk 60 Duel? Dude, the level is like super popular. You can ask other people tips, bro. There are so many other players for that play Future Funk. They probably have a much better tip than me, bro. After you build real travel, I have a bunch of ideas. Like I can make I can try to build a level only in the 2.0 editor, or I can try to like I just have so many ideas. I can make another hard demon. Penumbral and Greenblood. I think it's probably because they are carry team levels. People don't really care so much about carry team levels. Man, I miss editor sounds because doing stuff like this makes a bunch of noises, bro. But you just don't get to hear them. You don't get to hear noises. Okay. Oh. That's what it looks like. 98. What do you mean 98 times 3? Dude, if you genuinely died to 98, like, what are you doing? You didn't die to the you died to 3, bro. Oh, do you see that? Wait, I'm gonna set the respawn time to like, hold on. I wanna set the respawn time to like, what's respawn time? Respawn time like 5 seconds, you can see. You see that? You see that effect there? At that point, it's like Boobo Wamba levels of visibility. Oh, it's so hard to see, dude. It's so hard to see. I think I'm gonna alleviate the problem by making the structure colors. There needs to be some pulsing, right? There has to be some very slight pulsing. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this one, but I think I wanna alleviate the problem by making this soul and structure pulse a little bit so you can kind of see a bit better. Yeah, I know, I understand your concerns. So like here, we have 47. Alright, here we go. Difficulty levels. Yeah, if you have a very strong suit with like timings, you're gonna find levels of configuration and chartscape to be really easy. But then like for other levels like wave or like ship or wave base, then it's gonna be impossible. It feels impossible. Let's do 56. So 56 is gonna be a copy of 47 with full opacity, and I think this is on 87. Yes, they are. I love FF2, but the 50% glitches for me. Wait, what? Yeah, you have to hit the middle of... I think if you have to kind of understand the hitbox of those red orbs, right? Remember, you can turn on hitboxes in practice. So you can just look at the hitbox and use that as a bit of a visual cue, right? Obviously, you have to kind of pretend that hitbox is there like in normal mode, because you cannot have hitboxes in normal mode. But first time watching your Twitch. Hello, Kirby. What a username. I love Kirby as a video game franchise. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, by the way? Oh, what is it? Alright, here we go. So 47. Here. We're gonna change that to like... Or... yeah, I could have done this. It's a 56, yeah. Is it working? Oh, it's really hard to see. Okay, so if I like... Oh, now you can actually see. You can actually see better here. Okay, I don't make it too feasible. Like, I have to adjust a little bit like this. That's good enough. Hello, Cyan. Greetings, happy Indonesia Day. Thank you. People will not accuse you of hacking this with a large jump. Well, if you do like a proper recording, raw recording and stuff like that, then it's really hard for people, you know. If you properly prove that you're not hacking or cheating, then, you know, it shouldn't be a problem. Hold on, if I do a no clip. Okay, turns out it's hard to see. Why did your icon turn red in 2.2? It's red and white. You know what? Also red and white? Indonesian flag. That's why. It's a little bit better now. It's better. You can see better now. Okay. It's kind of blind, but that's kind of the point. I'll try to like make it not as bad. Okay, so you can see. Oh, that is a lot stronger there. outlines. Yeah, there's gonna be an outline, and then yeah, you have this thing over here. I should reset the respawn time back to 0.7. That's like, yeah. That is so cool. That is kind of cool. Actually, I'm gonna increase the brightness a bit more because, like, yeah, that right there, 1. I can probably increase it to 1.66, like a lot more, so you can actually see. Hello, Ivy. There we go. Invisible gameplay. Yeah, but this is the kind where it's like a hidden mod. It's like a hidden mod in Osu. I wanna like simulate something like that. I wanna simulate a hidden mod in Osu. It's so feasible, bro. I have to make the red pretty freaking bright. So like the red is kind of dark there. Okay, so do that. Increase it to up way more, like that. Oh, that is super dark, super red. The collab with Uzi got rated GG. Double digit credit points, W. What do you think about Backfire by Kira9999? I think the level is the best level ever. Better than Feature Funk. That's my opinion. I have a feeling some people might disagree with it, but whatever. What can you do? This stream isn't a Be Good at GD only club. It's just a chill stream for decorators and level builders and background noises and some exciting streams. Yeah, like chat. Like we don't want to discriminate people for having their hardest as an easy demon because that's just wrong. Like, yeah, that's just wrong, bro. Like imagine a level of racism where instead of discriminating like someone with a certain race, you're discriminating against someone with like a certain level of hardness. Say that to the rest of the community. Oh, I just save and exit. I know some people might tell you to go for something harder. But like, what if you genuinely cannot? Right? But I got accepted. Yeah. I think it wouldn't be a problem if it get accepted, but yeah, good luck. Yeah, at least points. And I'm definitely getting back when you finish this. I don't play DD anymore. I just love watching. Oh, hello, Juku. I think I recognize you. I think I kind of remember you. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't play Osu, but I still watch some Osu videos. You know, you can still kind of keep up with the community even though you don't play the game. Are you gonna do anything special? Not really. Like, I just wanna like, I guess I'm gonna celebrate day 600, but like, I'm not gonna do something special. Like, the closest thing I don't, like, I just want it to be like an ordinary stream, bro. If I turn off grid. It's 54? Been streaming for like 6 years on Twitch. Do you read chat of YouTube? Just because you asked that question, I'm not gonna read YouTube chat anymore. I was going to read YouTube chat, but since someone asked if I'm going to read it, if you read YouTube chat, then I'm just deliberately not going to read YouTube chat. Are we ending stream? Message, yeah, literally, bro. Congrats, you just completely ruined it. I just finished the wave, more working on the following part. Oh, that's cool. I'm proud of my 33 map packs more than my 6,500 stars. Do people still find map packs to be bad, that bad? So bad that it's justified to no clip them, bro? Like, I remember that being the freaking controversy back then. One of the dumbest controversy, people were saying... No, like, I think it wasn't really like... Well, it's a bit of a controversy because people were justifying hacking map pack levels because it's bad. Map packs just really boring. Yeah, that's the reason why people don't feel bad about cheating or hacking map pack levels. No wonder why they are leaderboard pen, bro. Yeah. I really wish with the gauntlets, because the thing is, like, it should reward you with secret coins, like the gold secret coins. I don't know why it doesn't do that anymore.
What are your plans for creating this part? EUFO?
UFO. So thank you for the $2, hater. Okay. Oh. Where's the fuck that? There's the fuck that. Yeah. Map pack isn't really something to. It isn't something to be like to grind. I guess the incentive is for the coins. Like if you have 164, it kind of shows off that hey, you beat all the map packs. Right? It's a bit of a bragging. It's a bit of a bragging rights in a way, right? Uh-huh. 51? I can reuse 51 though. I'm gonna reuse 51 then. 51. So that becomes unused. Wait a minute. Does this get disabled? So it's 419. Is it part of the background here? I think it is. So like it should be disabled actually. 424. Yeah. Do we have a toggle of 419? We do. Okay, so that actually gets disabled, so we don't have to worry about that. Did I? Oh, duh. I find it more rewarding when you don't use icon hack. Yeah, true. I would just bought all the map pack levels. Honestly, why do people even actually think about cheating the map pack levels in general or any bad levels? Might as well like you should use the same point for like any extreme demons that are like bad or like the worst. Like why don't you do that? Alright. Alright. I don't know, people just never feel bad about cheating in general, which is... Dude, okay, that's 1.5. Yeah, that's pretty good now. Is it, wait, is it like... touch? Yes, they are. Okay, good to know. They all made it before 2.0. Back then, people didn't know how to create properly. I mean, back then, levels before 2.0 were like, the editor wasn't as versatile, right? And not as flexible because it's still somewhat limited. Do y'all remember back before 1.9, like you can only choose songs that are like from the main levels. You can only choose like from Style of Madness all the way to Hexagon Force, and there are no such concept as custom songs, right? And then 1.9 they introduced like custom songs. They collaborated with Newgrounds to introduce custom songs, and yeah, that kind of opened up like more possibilities. But back then, it was super limited. All Geometry Dash was so niche and different back then. I think starting in like the mid or the end of 1.9 is when the popularity is starting to take off a little bit. Just a little bit. Starting to build up. And then 2.0, and then 2.1, and then there you go. And then since then, the levels have been getting better and better and better, and people started to understand more about how to make better levels. Because obviously before then, we didn't really think about like how to play test. The skill ceiling wasn't as high as today. Obviously, like back then, Cataclysm, like Extreme Demons wasn't even a thing back then, bro. There's that, right? And back then, the levels are meant to be challenging in a way that's like, it requires you to, you know, it's a bit of a different challenge, right? It's not the same challenge as the Extreme Demons like we have now. But yeah, the levels back then, they have a bit different set of challenges that you have to overcome. And people just don't really care or don't really want to take on the different kind of challenge, which makes me sad as a freaking long. Whoa, what the There's something weird there. Is it because I overscaled them? I overscaled this one to 2.0 and now like, you can't even see. Yeah, the 2.2, not just the 2.2, but Jinx is streaming the game as well. Like, you gotta not forget that. I mean, yeah, GD was like top 1 paid apps in the App Store or Play Store, but it's not mainstream. It's not like the go-to kind of game, right? And it's back then it's also still a mobile game, so like people were like skeptical about mobile games in general, because when people think of mobile games, they think of games that are like free, flop, and filled with a bunch of ads, filled with a bunch of like predatory transactions, microtransactions, a bunch of like, I understand they make the most money that way, but it just feels immoral, very immoral. Like, I prefer games where you pay to play, but apparently to a lot of developers is just not very profitable. That's why they justify themselves making like a free-to-play live service games on mobile. When I put my cellular device on a wooden table with a mouse pad, it sounds like, yeah, that's exactly like, because I put my cellular device on a wooden table without a mouse pad. That's exactly how it sounds like. Where did it go? Yeah, something looks really off here. Why? What? Why is this object not rendering? Wait a minute. So B210? It's all, oh, wait a minute. That's so weird, because it displays fine in the editor, but it doesn't display fine in the actual level. I don't get it. I don't get it. Paid P2P is very profitable for solo indie developers, but not for companies who need money monthly. I mean, RAM game, indie dev also, like some shady indie dev also went for like games that are in that caliber, you know? Make it free to play, fill it with a bunch of ads. That kind of game, bro. So I'm like, what is going on? So I'm using this block. Does it really make it so that it doesn't render at all? Like, it just straight up doesn't render. That's so weird. Oh! I have to make them don't enter, I think. Let's see. Will that fix it? Get 99 times on feature phone. Wow, that actually fixed it! That fixed it? Wait, that's so weird. How did that fix it? Wait, okay. Alright. So let's see if there is any bugs with here. So I'm gonna go up the dashboard and see if you guys can find any cutoff on this thing. No cutoffs. No cutoff. No cutoff. That's pretty good. It's so weird how that fixed it, but okay. Oh yeah, don't fit on enter on this one as well. Why not? Alright. So that's problem solved. Next. Oh yeah. 47. Wait, what if we make the background pools of this? Oh. That is... Yikes. I'm gonna make them like... Let's do 1.12. So that's the background. Okay. I'll put it on layer. What layer? 0. Sure. Put on layer 0. Ooh. Okay, the pools still works there. They have a different system. First time chatting. Hello, Cheesy. Put him in timeout. Okay, the pulses is so noticeable though. I don't know how I feel about that. I might tone it down to 1.08, I think. I'm gonna tone it down to 1.08. And then 97. There we go, let's do it. And then here. Oh, no. There you go. Then show name only. Two fingers. Okay, there shouldn't be any pull. I feel like the pulse should just fade out. Start to fade out from here. Yeah. Yeah, the pulses, okay, yeah, the pulses is still going. So starting here, I'll have to set a, okay. So 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. Seven, 5, 4. Alright. If I put this 77. Alright, here. 107, 106. 105, 104, 103, 102, and then 101. And then the pulse here is just gone. This one, right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here is where we set the saturation to 98. And then this is where we set the saturation here to 99, and then yeah, the pulse should the pulsing effect should just start to fade out. So well, it's this part. Okay. I play mobile, so it's a bit more difficult to do so, but it's easier to try and spam with my... Okay, yeah. I don't know. I think this is enough building railcore for today. I don't know. Add. Yeah. Take your break, bro. This one. Okay. 148. This is where the pulses start to get faded. So I have to do this effect here. I gotta check my posture. Where's my back pillow? There it is. I gotta have to put a pillow on the back of my chair because to kinda keep my posture checked, bro. Hello, Avi. Welcome back, Shadow. Anything happening at the moment? Let's find out. Oh yeah, I'm closing this one. Let's see. What's going on? Oh. Let's see. But not much is going on at the moment. Yeah. Interesting things were happening. Fighters. Okay. Yeah, nothing much is happening at the moment. Oh my god. But yeah. Okay, I was just looking at something. Just a little bit, just take a tiny break. I'm going back to work now. Huh. I should put a white screen, bro, like a fade to white somewhere over here. Cause I kind of forgot to. I didn't do that, but yeah, I probably put a. Yeah, this. I'm just gonna place it a bunch here. It does nothing right now. How do I? How do I fix the timing? Okay, though, like if the people who are telling me to nerf or fix or remove 99, like how do you how do and why? Like do people not understand that if I do it then I'll get in trouble? My neighbor Totaro. What Totaro? I've never heard of them. You mean Totoro? I've heard of Totoro, but what about Totaro? I don't know. Like, do people want me to get into controversy or what? Do you want people to call me out for ruining the classic level? Because apparently Future Fang is, Future Fang is considered a classic. Do you want that to happen? Do you want me to be in like the hot water because I nerf Future Fang just to appease people that died 99? And yeah, I know that will happen. I can foresee the consequences if I do something like that. Yet people don't give a shit. Which means, like, do you want? Are you just playing on my failures or what? Like, I'm gonna get heavily, insanely criticized by people on Reddit, on Twitter, everywhere, and there's gonna be like YouTube commentary videos talking about it, and yeah, and it's not gonna be good. Good for you. If so from that's good. People just have to understand this. Like, people just think that I'm some stupid, brainless person that, like, I have to be, like, I don't, like, the feeling of being told by some random people who think they know better than I do. It's like, you know, that pisses me off. Like, I don't want to have people in my chat that thinks that are better than I do, and then just telling everything that I should do, and like I can foresee the consequences. It's like asking, hey, you should rob a bank because it would be funny, like in real life, and not thinking of what with the consequences and stuff like that. because I said, yeah. I really hate, like, honestly, I really hate the fact that people are just acting crazy, or people are just reacting whenever someone says 6-7. Like, can we just go back to the times where 6-7 was before, 67 was was nothing? Like, five. I would argue 55 is worse than 6-7, because nothing against King Samlot himself, but like it just feels like King Samlot is kind of pushing, like, or making his own brain rot and pushing it to, because you gotta remember, like, he has a pretty young audience, and he knows it, and he's trying to like make all the kids even more brain rotted than now, which is I'm not like the biggest fan of. It just feels like he's trying to trademark it, you know? Like, I can, I can kind of see King Samolot trademarking the number 55 so that he owns it. Although, like, what would like, what would be like I think it would be a pretty interesting scenario, because we have seen, I think if you remember like the old YouTube days, if you all remember the Fine Brothers. The Fine Brothers is like a channel that does like react content. You all remember kids react to, teens react to, adults react to. Well, guess what? Like they try to trademark the word react. They want to own it. They want to own they want to make it trademark or copyright the word react. Yeah, I remember that. And then that's where the huge controversy, the huge fall off for the Fine Brothers. Yeah. I mean, I don't think King Samlot's going to actually trademark. But I don't know. It just kind of... This whole thing is so stupid, man. Maybe I shouldn't... What if I just don't... Here. So 51. Decided to like... Yeah, and like... Trademarking a number is crazy. I don't think the kid that is... I have a feeling that kid from like the 6-7 meme is probably as tired, you know. Which is honestly, I feel like that's a good thing, bro. If the original person from that meme is tired of it, then I'm not like like getting super annoyed. It's like that one meme where the Nepesta's Kino's reaction, and Nepesta himself is really tired of people reacting, oh my god, like in front of him, and it just gets... The 67 kid pulled a crypto scam. Oh my god. Bro, they learn from like the Hawk Tour, bro. Honestly, just because of that, I feel like the 6-7 meme should completely die, bro. We managed to kill the Hawk Tour meme, so like I think that's possible. I gotta hydrate. The reason why I'm a little bit tired because I haven't hydrated much. That damn. Why is the pulse gone there? Oh, what is going on? Oh, it's still there. Duh. Oh god, just one simple change. I have to restart the level again. Thank you, faders. Yeah, turns out, I gotta remember this, but drinking a lot of water does help with, like, not getting as tired, bro. The glow is like, okay, that was really weird. Alright, like it just stops there. I don't know how I feel about it. I'll revisit this later, but okay. So now we have the effect ready. So now it is time to add a bunch of clouds. Actually, I have an idea. B2, 20, 54. I'll just do whatever I have at the moment, but I have a crazy effect idea. That's gonna make it look so cool. Ooh. Okay, that I think they have to be on B2. What is the... What if I place this on B2 9? Okay. I'm gonna set this one to B2 100 and then 101 and 102. Ooh. If I can pull this off, that would be really cool. It's 200 objects though. 432. I gotta turn on outfit on enter. 442. They're all disabled. They are all disabled. Okay. Gonna make them slowly rotate like so. Yes, it is Indonesia's Independence Day today. True nerds like random smart people, not the nerds who remind the teacher about homework. Like the intelligent, not like nerd as in an annoying way, right? That type. 442. 29. For rotation speed, let's do like 2 times 29, that's 54. Or 58. 87? It's 87. Let's do one whole degree. See what happens. Hey, that's not a bad effect. That's not a bad effect. However, in order for this to work, I need like what scale is this 10? Oh, I have to do this, bro. So like here. So okay, let me lock in for a sec. That's be 12, 13, 14, 15. I wish I can type like the rotation values here, but I don't think I can. 17. 8. Oops. 18. This should be 18. There. 19. Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude? Have to rot. There we go. The rotation knob is so wrong. 19. What is this one? Okay, that's 9. This has to be 19. There we go. And if you do this, ooh. It's 26. What rotation values is 26? Okay, let's change that. It's 23. 22. It has to be 20. That has to be 20. That's okay. That's there we go. I like it. Oops. Now we just 40 degrees like so. Is that 40 degrees? 45. Is that 40? Oh, okay, that's there you go. I like it. And then this has to be 80. This has to be 80. Okay, I have to check here. 73. That has to be 80. It's 80. Okay, there you go. And then I believe this has to be 160. This has to be 160. We'll have to rotate like this. And then see if this one's 160. It's 165, so we're getting close. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, now that one's done. We check 180. Do this. Oh. This ends like here. I guess it also ends here too. Yeah. $200. Now if I like scale them up. Ooh. Do I have the absolute? No, I don't. Okay. Copy it down here. Put on 95. Absolute position. This has to be 100 on the very left here. It's 104. We're getting close. 100. Okay, perfect. Now if we scale it up to like, scale it up to like 20. Same thing on the bottom. Scale it up to 20. Set the opacity down to 0.03. Whoa. We have some color banding over here. Let's take a look. Ooh, that is even. Oh, that makes it a lot harder to do. That's a problem. This is such an insane idea, bro, but too bad. It makes it hard to freaking read. Okay, it's a bit of an issue. So 54. Oh yeah. I think. Okay. That's a problem there. Okay. I think the scale here might be a little bit too much. Let's scale it down to like 10. So that's kind of funny, bro. Wait, what? Why does it look so different here? It looks not as good here. I don't know what I did here. Can I try like other objects? That? Let's try something in like a different copy. Okay. Oh. There you are. So, yep. There's this thing what I'm doing called experimenting. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. That's that. Okay, let's make that group parent. Gonna copy this. Oh, I just have to make them flip. I think that's definitely gonna look better if I make them flip here. I was supposed to freaking say. If I do this. We have to color 54. Set it to what it was like before. There we go. We have okay. Set this to set the background color to like something similar to what we have before. I think for this one I'm just gonna flip it like so. Yeah, flipping seems to work better there. I probably should try that in the actual level. If I just do that here. Look, it looks like a smoke. That is a really interesting effect. I think if I make the rotations faster, like this fast, obvious is very obvious. Yeah, I'm gonna... I think this needs to rotate clock differently here. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's actually... Wow! Looks like a freaking haze, bro. Okay. I think... Like, if we attempt to optimize this, like the way this optimization thing is gonna work is by... I'll have to do this though. Set this down to like 0.1 again. Just delete this. This is how I'm going to optimize it. So I'll have to delete a bunch of this. I'll take quite a bit though. Make them a bit more spaced out, like so. Just gonna like delete them. It's gonna be a bit of a pain to select because like the selection hitbox is so big for these kinds of objects. They're not scaled properly. So it's gonna be kinda hard to select. I have to do this both on both sides. Yeah, we're in the cloud supposedly. I wanna add in a bunch of effects and I'm gonna have to add a bunch of glow and stuff like that. Love your effect in the clouds. Thank you. Okay, this is gonna be optimized. And then after that, I'll try to like see what I can do. I have to delete like half of the objects. Like that, I think that's the only way to make it not as feasible, is to make them like. I'll probably attempt to optimize this even further, but I'll try to optimize this a little bit and see if it needs even more optimization. Wow, we are quite far right there. Sorry, sorry if I'm not responding to chat as much. I'm so locked in, dude. If I delete that, should be 101 objects now. Yep, there you go. And I can like do that. I'll compensate by making it slightly larger. Now I have to do this for the top side. Why don't you select all objects? That's going to delete everything. Duh. Do you not understand what I'm trying to do here? Oh yeah. Honestly, like, it would be cool to do like a bit of a level swap with other creators. I mean, I know I've done one with Woolsey, but yeah. It would be interesting, although like that definitely requires some sort of planning. Like, the thing is, I want the format to be somewhat different than Woolsey's, because the way, like, I think what I want to do is that, like, we both make levels, but the thing is, we're just gonna keep working on, like, just finish it off. Just have as many phases until the level is pretty much done. Instead of just making like a super short level, something like that, right? The problem is the selection. Again, you just don't understand. The selection hitbox, you see, like, look at my mouse cursor. Look at my mouse cursor. And when I click here, sometimes it will select the other one, sometimes it will select the right one. So it's gonna make it's a lot harder to select the object that I want. So that's why I have to like click multiple times to select an object that I want. Again, the problem is that selecting the objects that I want. You have to understand this. Whether the Woolsey put the wheel so it's gonna dead. It's not dead. I mean, yeah, maybe every hour. The thing is, for the kind of level swap, I want to do it where, let's say, you have a full hour, and then you swap and you build for another hour. The thing is, I want to live stream the thing as well. Like, I want to like collab with another building streamer, and then we do like a level swap where the idea is that you spend like maybe an hour trying to build a level, and then someone swaps it, and then the thing is, it has to be somewhat serious, like not a fully joke ass level. It's just gonna be something that somewhat presentable, at least feature worthy, right? I'm going for that. Like both, like the participants are going to pick the song to choose and stuff like that. For the 45 minutes would be a decent amount of time for building. I guess. Yeah. I guess 20 minutes still too limiting though. Oh, I don't want to delete that. I guess 30 to 40 minutes is a bit of it's a good sweet spot. So that if you want to do like a 2 to 3 hour session, like it's definitely manageable. You have like 6 phases per day, right? And then obviously the next day you continue the next day, and you just keep finishing. You check both levels and see what is going on. Alright, finally. Okay. Now I can like tone down this thing again. Let's set it to like 15. Perhaps. It's still... Despite all that, it's still pretty... I don't know, bro. Set it to 12. That's what this looks like. The ADHD idea of where people can do... I haven't done it in a while. Most of my friends are busy, bro. Most of my friends are busy with homework, with school, with freaking work. Let me check. Open up Discord. Oh, never mind. Yeah, most of my friends are busy with their own things now. I don't think my friends in the friend group, I mean, even watches my stream anymore, which is kind of sad. But it is what it is. I might probably... What is happening in Discord modes? Oh. Okay. You're doing? Yeah. You can see the dithering. Ew. Actually, is it impossible? Hold on, let me test this one out. Can you stack opacities like this? Yeah, for sure you can. You absolutely can. So like, I think I'm gonna make them like 34. Oh wait, that will work. That will actually work. Okay, that will actually work better here. No, they're already spinning. They're already spinning. That is actually insane. The fog effect, yeah. Wait, what? Okay. It's 200 objects. Not bad. I think I'm gonna have to make this one a lot more visible here. Let's do it. Let's do the thing where you make the gameplay more visible. Because it just doesn't hurt to do that. The thing is, I'll probably have to. Oh my god! All I did here, I'll have to redo the fading thing. Yeah, because that's here. I'll have to redo. Actually, wait, no. This should be like 80, not 75. I think I will work here. Yep. If I make, can you make them even more? Fade, more, hold on. Oh my god, you actually can. It's even more faded than before. Thank you, Imbel. Thank you, mods, for checking on the chat and taking actions. Hello, Loig. I don't speak Spanish. Sorry. I'm cooking with this freaking effects. Where the effects on the blocks when you die is sick as hell. Yeah, there is a outline of the structure so you can kind of see, right? Oh yeah, next up, I want to make the blocks here be a bit more subtle. Okay, I forgot about that. I'll work on that. I think I gotta improve the visibility of the... Okay, that is too obvious. Let's make it 0.1.06. Okay. Something like that. Yeah, I'm after I finish this part, and I'm going ahead and reworking that part. That's gonna be the last thing to do after before Sneak Peek 6, by the way. So oh, nice enough. Ooh. Okay, I have an idea. So for the background, where's the background? What's the background color? Did I change it somewhere? It's on here. Delete that, I guess. I guess I probably should make them more, yeah. Make them a bit more, yeah. That right there will, yeah, that will do. A little bit more desaturated. And then this, I feel like the red here shouldn't be as desaturating. I'll probably darken it a little bit. I like the obscurity, but like some people don't like it, seems for what it seems like. Will that give them more? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, no, the glow? It has to be completely separate. Okay, I've used 54. I've used 54, so the next one is 61. I have to change. I have to go to this layer. Change it to 61. To change them to 61. If you will go back in time and remake it without all the pressure, well, I would make it way better, gameplay wise and decoration wise. I will find a way to make it even better and not as stupid. Okay, it needs to copy 47, which 47 is yeah, that, right? Let's copy off a background, which makes sense. And then I have to change this to 61. I guess we're keeping the saturation 97 instead of 96. I don't know why. Just wanna... I wanna see if... Ooh, no, I wanna see if this will be better. Okay. Okay, the glow did not change. 47. Yeah. It's 47 as well. I think that should also apply for this one as well here. 61. Like the details. Okay. So you have this one, which is 56. 61. 47. Oh, that should also be 56. Okay, let's see. Your part in the anyway gets so consistent. I don't know, bro. I just... Fun fact, when I was playtesting my part in Yandere... What the fuck? I think I did something wrong. Why did it look like that? 56. Wait. This one has 439. Oh, wait, what? They're on the same B layer. Wait, that ruins the effect. For whatever reason, that ruins the effect. So now what is up with that? Let's try this again. Hello, Treehouse Falcon. Arrow coins aren't too bad, yeah. I feel like the coins in Arrow are a bit cryptic. Why? Okay, that's a problem. What even happened there? Is it because like... Is 61 blending? No, not blending. What was the purpose of 56 again? Is that used as what? How? Hold on. $56. Oh my god, we also have 56. Oh. I think I know why. This has to be on Is this the one without the... Oh, that's the one with the glow? This one is also with the glow. Wait. What? What is the layer of 61? The 61 have... The 61 have a freaking blending? They don't. I don't understand. What? Why did all the glows are just leaked out? That's not exactly what I want. Okay, that's 61. I feel like I'm gonna try swapping the Z order again. So this should be 2, and the other one is 3. Will that fix it? Let's see. Okay, that did not fix it. Why is the glow all the way back? That's not good. That is actually not good. Why? Dude, I went from using... That has already ruined it. Let's try going back to 47 and see if that is a problem. If that is not a problem anymore. Have I just completely ruined the freaking level or what? What happened? Okay, we went back here. Huh? That is really odd. So 47, which is a copy of the background. I guess 61 should also be a copy of the background too. Then. That's so... Oh, the opacity is 0! Oh my god, I'm so stupid. The opacity is 0. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That explains why the glow, for some reason though, all the glows are leaked out. I was like, oh wait, oh they don't have anything. The opacity is 0. Okay, I think that should not be a problem anymore. Okay, crisis averted. Alright, let's just hydrate. It's a lot more feasible now, I think. Look. What do you guys reckon about this? You forgot a fun fact? What was the fun fact? Was it like... Oh, Yandere, right? Oh, yeah. I was saying something about this. When I play tested my part in Yandere, I did my part on 60 FPS in 2.1. I was like, how did I do that? Isn't 60 FPS in 2.1 like really, really, really hard? Wow, having to do that, I can edit the buttons to stop burn in. Yeah. I'll have to, the thing is, when I'm building in 2.2, I'll have to do this as well, where I have to hide, or I'll have to make these buttons transparent, because I have an OLED monitor, right? I have an OLED monitor, and so, like, I want to decrease the likeliness of a burn-in. You see that right there? It's a bit more noticeable now. What the? It's 5 a.m. No, they are already more visible. They are already more visible there. What if you put the fog like 1 unit up, creating some sort of arc? Or like this, for example. This. Like closed in. Is that what you mean, Tavis? Making this one more closed in? Do you have any gameplay tips? I don't. Because you don't have any, you don't explain your problem is. So I'm just not gonna, I'm not gonna have it for you. What about this? Is that better? Let's see. I have an idea. What if this rotates what if the bottom side rotates faster? Let's see. What are you gonna add to this part next? I think that's better. Obviously, another thing I wanna add is the glow at the top and bottom, right? Or clouds and glow at the top and bottom. I'll have to add that. Could the fog pattern be made? I don't think it's possible. Put the upper one a little higher. Sure. Like this. My game just fucking crashed. Even saving an exit still crashes somehow. How? Does that still save it, or did I just lose all my progress? Okay, that's fantastic. Actually, let me open up 2.2 real quick. I gotta load up the chest. Why is your game crashing so often? I have no idea. Actually, dude, I gotta check my PC's uptime. What's my PC's uptime looking like? 7. I gotta restart my PC. I think if I have my uptime like anything longer than like freaking 17 days, like for my own observation, my PC blue screens because I have an uptime that is like pretty, that's too long. So I may have to like at some point I have to like turn off my PC, wait for like 15 minutes, and do like a cold boot up. Yeah, I have to do a cold reboot, bro. The energy bill is gonna be crazy. Yeah, I'm used to it. Oh, where? That's the reason why I want to have a laptop. Another reason is that when I go to sleep, I just shut off my freaking desktop. So I just use my laptop to like, you know, to do a bit of everything. 5 minutes? Bro, 5 minutes for the freaking big chest. Are you kidding me? Steam machine. I don't use Steam machine, that's the thing. Well, every single PC has the sleep feature. You know what's so funny is that my friends were like, I put my PC to sleep, but last time I did that, I had problems with my SSD. Sometimes it's just like not reading any data, and then I restarted my PC. I did a hard reboot, a cold reboot, and it fixes it. I don't know why. Yeah. I mean, it's just like SteamOS, right? SteamOS is really good. But it under like it's basically Steam Big Picture plus Arch Linux. That's what SteamOS is. I mean, Steam Big Picture is it's a pretty good like console UI for like Steam games. I really like that. The thing is, I don't think Epic Launcher or GOG Launcher has that kind of. I think so far like the Steam Big Picture is like the only, like it's the best like console UI for PC games. Like I like when it looks like consoleized, you know. I like consoleizing. Whenever I play other games, I turn on Big Picture on my Steam. Heroi or Lutris. So it works. Oh, okay. Let me check quests. Okay, I loaded my quest. Daily check? No daily. And as to be expected, no weekly. Yeah. I'm gonna wait it out until I have my freaking... Oh, oops. Awarded. Oh wow, another freaking slop. Where is Sandox? Oh my god, laptop is red. Jesse! Wait, what? That is so AI generated message, bro. Like this format, it just feels less, I don't know. That's a different what? I was about to say, bro. Like, is this the same guy that nerfed like a bunch of levels and completing it and passing it as is? And tidal wave Victor, by the way. Oh, I didn't know a tidal wave Victor can actually has 60 creator points. A tidal wave Victor has 60 creator points, and they nerf a bunch of levels, which is pathetic. Oh, I see it. There you are, gamering. Featured? Wait, that's featured? That's cool. Oh my god. They literally rated a bunch of non-demons, like 3 pages of non-demons. That's cool. Because, okay, last raid wave we had like freaking demons after demons after demons. They off. Oh yeah, I have this level save. 1 minute left, guys. Oh my god. I'm just gonna wait it out a little bit. Someone said you look like Lego piece 98989. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm not Siki, bro. Siki likes to look it up. Lego piece numbers. But I'm not doing that. Does Rob have a separate send queue for demons? Probably. Probably. It's L Clip Farms. Yeah. Also on Windows apps have a max memory allocation. The thing is, GD on 2.1 is 32-bit, so they do have a max memory allocation. But 64-bit apps, in theory, shouldn't really have a max memory allocation. In theory. You can have a program use like all my RAM, like all 64 gigs of RAM. Also, fun fact, I have 64 gigs of RAM on my PC. Okay, my chest didn't get stuck, thank god. Sometimes I try to open up a chest. Has this ever happened to you guys? I try to open up both chests. They're open. So I open up the big ones and then the small one. The small one gets stuck. The small one gets stuck. Or if I open up the small one and then the big one gets stuck. The second chest to open up just gets stuck sometimes. And then and that was weird. So I Alt F4, I reopened the game. The chest was unclaimed. The chest becomes unclaimed. When I click on it, or to open it works, but then I go and check the time, it doesn't say 3 hours 59 minutes or 23 hours 59 minutes. It's a little bit less. It's like 3 hours and 50 minutes. Like after I wait 10 minutes after. I have a pretty strong internet. I have fiber internet. That's why I was able to stream. There's no way it's like this. Anyways, that's enough. Like I think, yeah, quest check. We don't have to worry about dailies, bro. Anyways, let's open up 2.1. Hopefully I didn't lose all my progress, bro. Why did my game crash there, bro? Anyways, did I lose anything? Yeah, okay. So where was I? Oh yeah, I was able to move this one higher and then my game crashed. Shoutouts to someone who taught me to move the upper ones higher. And just crash my game like that. Pro tip, don't quest. Wait, did he actually say that? That's funny. I wasn't even paying attention to the freaking the splash tags in the loading screen. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, it worked this time. So yeah, what to add? I have to add like some faster like glow at the top and bottom. I'll have to do that. I have to add some clouds, some dark clouds. I wonder if there's a single level on the surface with the same number of objects as its ID. I don't think there is. No, I don't think that's possible. Using about for why to hide the invis is so evil. Well, at least At least if you look here, it's a lot more visible now. So I think there are two things I wanna add. Like I have to add clouds at the top and bottom. I have to add clouds at the, like I've added the haze, right? I've added the haze. I might try to make that slower, I feel like. So let's see. We have freaking 40. Okay, so that's 15. That's the bottom one. I'm gonna make them 11 and then 8. So that is... What if I do like 10.75? Yeah, I cannot put decimals in the times 360, so I guess this is the decimal 0.75. And that's a... yeah. That's what it looks like. Don't crash my game, please. Like that's the first time save and exiting crash my game. That's the first time in a very long time. That's better. I think I like it better with the slower. Yeah, I like it better with the slower actually. Now I think about it. Let's do like, yeah. Okay, let's do 0. Because that seems to work better there. Hello Lambda. Yeah, the 4x3 has already been like that. Obviously there's a transition in which I'm probably have to worry about that later. I just want to get this part finished first, alright? I think that the idea is that I'm gonna work on this part until the transition over here. And then... yeah. Then I guess I can have a break. Oh yeah. I can't have a break here because the majority of mods are on Twitch farming channel points. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm gonna open up mod applications on YouTube and also for Twitch as well. So yeah, we'll see. Alright. Button launches the 32-bit programs with large address aware, so it gives them 4 GB instead of 2. Yeah. Also, like I've have an idea, right? Let me just yap for a little bit. I have had an idea that, like, do you guys know Parsec? Do you guys know Parsec? Like, you know that the app that lets you like remote control other computers? Remote play? Can you play? Is there like a way? Okay, on Android phones, can you? I know Steam app on Android is there, it's available, but the thing is you cannot natively play Steam games on Android phone. So Steam Link, I guess. But do you need to link it to your PC though, right? I have an Anbernic, by the way. I have an Anbernic. If you don't know what that is, just look it up, right? Hold on. Let me show it to you. Let me just yap for a little bit. Yeah, I have these kinds of devices here. Well, I have an Anbernic. Is this what I have? I think that's what I have. Like, I want to be able to like play some Steam games on here, bro. That would be really cool. Is it after this? Dude, honestly, like, if you're looking for things to buy, I highly recommend you guys to buy Anbernic. The Anbernic devices, bro. Like, these are like Game Boy like devices, but this one's Android. Most people use it to like emulate older games, though. Dude, look at that, bro. That's like Steam Deck. Smaller Steam. Yeah, it runs Android. There's so many of these. There is even, I believe there is like oh yeah, this looks like a Game Boy Advance SP. Yeah, that looks like Game Boy Advance SP, right? Dude, I should use this to control my PC when I'm away. That would be sick. Steam Deck is good, yeah. Unfortunately, Steam Deck for me is very expensive, so I bought an Anbernic. I think that's a pretty good alternative to Steam Deck. Yeah. I think that's a pretty good alternative. Because like Steam Deck is pretty big and bulky, and it's also pretty expensive nowadays. So Anbernic is a pretty good alternative. It's smaller, it's also like, you know, cheaper. Couldn't you just flash Linux to the cheaper option? What, the Anbernic? I don't know. I don't know. But it runs Android, so you can, in theory, you can play Android. You can play one of those mobile games, God forbid. Steam input, you can control a PC with controller, yeah. So, yeah. I wanna try to like play games on my bed with one of my Anbernic. I still had it. But the thing is, I want my PC monitor to be kind of turned off. I'll figure it out, bro. You know what would be really cool? If I play a bunch of like, let's say, these games on my Steam library when I'm on my bed. I play games and then I'm still recording. I also want to have a mic, or like a clip-on mic, so I can like talk, and like I don't have to have any setup stuff like that. Oh, that would be really cool, bro. I don't think yeah. Anyways, I've been live for like 3 hours. I think that's a pretty good time for me to stop here. So what did I add here? I made the structures more visible. I added some haze, and that was really cool. I added some pulsing. So the next thing I want to add is some clouds at the fast scrolling clouds at the bottom and at the top. Hello, Jokes. Good to see you here. Welcome. Have you played Beat Cuphead? No, I have not. I've played. Ram game you play? No, right? Oh yeah, I think you already know I played Hat in Time. So I was this stream I was originally going to play Hat in Time, but turns out I wasn't feeling like it. So instead I just defaulted to a building stream, as always. So yeah. Anyways, I'm done for now. I am done. It's a pretty good session. Day 570. What day is it today? Day 572. There's an app for. Can Parsec? Hold on. Before I go, let me just talk for a little bit. Doesn't Parsec have Isn't there an app for Isn't Parsec also available on Android? What the heck is? Let me see. If you try to download it, is it gonna prompt me to download? 64. Oh my god, they have on Android as well. Wait, that means I can install Parsec on my Anbernic, or even on my phone. Even I'm planning on getting a new phone because my phone that I have right now is super old. And dude, chat, I want to share you guys this story, this insane story. Like, hear me out. So I tried to open up a camera app on my phone, right? I want to take some pictures for something. And guess what? It took a whole minute since I pressed the camera icon on my phone Like, it was sitting on the black screen for a whole minute, and then after that, it's finally started to load like the viewfinder and everything on the UI. And then my camera was so, like, it's so laggy. It's not even funny, bro. Like, it's not even funny, dude. I have a Realme phone from like 2018. I bought in early 2019, and it's been like 7.5 years. So yeah, my phone is 7.5 years old. So it makes sense why it's super slow. It's just, what do you expect from a $200 phone? 7.5 years. It probably wouldn't run GD right now. So I'm gonna have to upgrade my phone very soon. And also, like, yeah, my PC. I forgot to mention this. My PC just turned 6 years old. My desktop PC that I'm using to stream, right? I bought it back in GD's 7th birthday. And also, like, yeah, it's around August 13 to 17, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was somewhere around that. My PC just turned 6 years old. It's not cool. I think that's really cool. But yeah, looking forward to getting a new laptop as my secondary PC. I'll probably. We don't really know what the situation is like in 2027, 2028. The economy, like the prices for the PC components and such. Like, by the time I finish, I think by the time I finish real travel, by the time I'm verifying it, like, I'm still gonna be using this PC, right? But yeah, GPU skyrocketing again. Yeah, I'm forced to take to bite the bullet, and so chat. The laptops I want to buy is this. Hold on, let me look this up. Okay, so this is the kind of laptop I want to buy. The thing is, it's pretty expensive for the spec. For the specs they offer, like the 5050 is above $1,000. It's like 1.2K. 1.2K US dollars. But I still want to get this because it's apparently like pretty. Like, I look at the specs and it's like, wait a minute. This seems very compelling for my use case, bro. They have a lot of like USB 3.2 Gen 2s, which is, I want to use that. Because I have a device that takes advantage of USB 3.2 Gen 2, right? And they have a pretty high power limit on the GPU, like 100 watts, I think. Yeah, the 5050s, they have a 115 watt power limit, which is pretty high. The cheaper ones, I look at the cheaper ones, and the compromise was so bad. Like, some of them, they don't have USB 3.2 Gen 2s, so it's all just USB 3.2 Gen 1s. And then the power limit isn't as high. So, like, yeah. Yo, that has a 5050 laptop. I'm getting one hopefully next week. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my paycheck to come by, and then I can buy it. Paycheck this month's paycheck from, like, from July. We have insane miracles. How much memory does a 5050 have? 8 gigs of VRAM. Which is still, 8 gigs is okay. I was thinking about getting a 4050, but 4050 has a 6 gigs of VRAM, which is like even lower. And there's even cheaper ones, 3050. The 3050s have a 4 gigs of VRAM. 4 gigs. Yeah, 8 gigs. I mean, I don't really plan on AAA gaming on my laptop. The reason why I'm getting a laptop is to offload my OBS to my laptop. So I want to run OBS on my laptop. I'm gonna use my capture card to capture my desktop PC screen. Essentially, I wanna have a dual PC setup for streaming and recording. Yeah. How does my 6-year-old GPU have 8 gigs? Yeah, my 4060 has us 8 gigs of VRAM, which is fine. My 4060. Although in the future, like if I wanna upgrade, I definitely wanna upgrade to like 5060 Ti or 5070. Right, something on that. I'm not gonna get a 5080 or even 5090 because that is too overkill. Right, that is too overkill. Yo, is this the dude I be hearing people complain about his ending gameplay? Yeah. RTX 4060 seems fine for the most part. I have it. I bought it in 2023 and it was working well. I had an old 1660 Super. I don't remember how much VRAM it had, but it had like 6 gigs, I think. I think 5070 with 12 gigs is something I wanna get because it's like, yeah, that's my previous GPU. I had a GPU like 1660 Super when I just bought the PC back in 2020, and then 2023 I didn't upgrade. I upgraded my GPU and my RAM. Like I jumped from 16 gigs of RAM to 64. So 4 times that. I'm about to reach H1 on the rendering process. Well, nice. Yeah, I used to use a laptop with MX. GeForce MX, bro. It's so bad. I mean, yeah, there are all the laptops right now, like are NVIDIA GPUs. It's pretty rare to find laptops with AMD GPUs, bro. I had a laptop. Sorry if I'm not building right now, I'm just yapping. I had a laptop with Windows 7. I built Dark Travel and Booty 2 on that laptop. That laptop has 2 gigs of RAM. I don't know how I managed to build Dark Travel and Booty 2 on that Windows 7 laptop. It's an HP, I think. HP Pavilion something, I don't remember. But it had an Intel i3. Second gen. A second gen Intel i3. Windows 7. Oh my god, bro. 2 gigs of RAM. I was building Dark Travel and Booty 2 on that laptop. And then, since then, I upgraded to a Asus laptop. I believe it was a VivoBook. Yeah. I believe it was a VivoBook. And it ran Windows 10. It had 8 gigs of RAM. It had GeForce MX. Not an GTX, MX. And there was no way to like make it so that it has 2 GPUs pretty much, right? 2 GPUs, the integrated GPU and the discrete. So trying to stream on that laptop is a bit of a mess. I have had issues streaming on that laptop. Like my display capture wasn't working. Game capture sometimes actually crashes the game. Like, it's weird, bro. I have a laptop with RTX 3040 Ti. Wait, what? I've never heard of it. Yeah, since I built Future Funk, The Lost Existence, Biru, Booty 3, Future Funk 2, all the way up to the first 30% of Dark Odyssey on that Asus laptop. And then since then, I got my desktop PC. I built the rest of Dark Odyssey, Arrow, Monolithos, and then Real Travel on this PC. Yeah. 3040 Ti. That is what? Never heard of 3040 Ti. Wait, what? What do you mean? Anyways. The laptop on the ship, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I don't really feel like building right now because I mean I did a bit of progress here. But yeah, the next thing I want to add is a bunch of clouds in the background and like the top and the bottom side. I'm gonna add that. Yeah, and it's a pretty good progress for like 3 hours of building. But yeah, okay, we're actually done. I don't think we're gonna have anything to yap about. Sorry for stalling the end of the stream, but it's okay. I guess it's time to take a break. So, thank you so much for watching. I'm not gonna end without raid this time because yeah. Let's see who do we raid today. I'm gonna go on Twitch and you guys know me as a building streamer, right? Well, guess what? Hold on. One of my friend, Andy the Great, is doing a building stream right now. So we're gonna raid him, alright? We're gonna raid Andy because he's doing a building stream and I'm like obviously I'm known as a building streamer. So yeah, let's raid him. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I will probably be back again tomorrow for another real travel building stream as always, and I will see you guys later. Bye.